Hey, how's it going, guys? MrBossFTW here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about everything new and breaking down all the screenshots that Rockstar provided today on their newswire, talking about a brand new Grand Theft Auto Online update that's going to be coming out next week. So in my first video, I really just talked about everything that Rockstar announced. I didn't really get to go into too much detail. I just wanted to kind of present you guys with what was going to be new, kind of like the too long didn't read version. And this is going to be breaking down all the information and looking at all the screenshots and discovering what's really new and what's coming to this Grand Theft Auto Online update. So if you're hyped for this, be sure to leave a like rating on the video and of course join in the comment section with the discussion. I'm sure it's going to be pretty awesome. So with out of the way, let's get started. So let's look at the first screenshot, which is the title page. It has the Grand Theft Auto Online logo and it also has Ill-Gotten Gains Part 1. Now the first thing you'll notice about this is it says Part 1. Rockstar confirms that this was going to be the first of two major deliveries this summer that's going to be coming with new cars, new guns, and a whole lot more. So this is just part 1 of what Rockstar plans to release later this summer. So in case you missed that or you're wondering why there was a part 1, Rockstar says that later this summer there's going to be another big shipment of Grand Theft Auto Online content coming out. So that is great news. Additionally, there's also a lot of new stuff that they showed off in this screenshot. Obviously, the first one is the car. That is the new Benefactor vehicle that was first teased on that screenshot a long time ago. We found out the name. It is the Benefactor Sterling GT. It has those signature gull wing doors, and this is the only other view we've gotten of this vehicle. It looks pretty awesome. You can see the gull wing doors, looks absolutely beautiful. It's going to be a sports classic car, but also the lady standing there has a bunch of new accessories and clothing options that Rockstar said was going to be coming to the game. Let's start with her jacket, that new green pea coat, that is brand new. The shirt underneath is brand new, as well as the necklace, and also the silencer has a really cool skin or kind of like engraving on there. That looks absolutely awesome. You can see she's got a gold skin on the gun itself, but the silencer then has some sort of extra skin on there as well. So that is really cool. Lots of new content as well. And also her pants are new as well, with those 3 horizontal rips that you can see along the thigh area. So that is awesome. Lots of new content coming with this update. And anyways, that's all for the first picture. Let's move on. So this next photo with the new Enus Windsor really got a lot of people's attention. One, because of the vehicle wrap. Not only is it a brand new Enus vehicle, Enus is like the super diamond, but this looks incredible. This is going to be one of 8 vehicle wraps. And this particular one right here is a parody on a pretty popular fashion brand in real life called Louis Vuitton. It's got a very similar styling to that. So I imagine that the other 8 vehicle wraps are going to be pretty similar, because Rockstar does say 8 vehicle wraps inspired by the high-end designers of Rockford Hills. So I imagine they would be something similar to this pattern or something similar in nature. I wouldn't expect to see anything too crazy in terms of like Tiger or Galaxy, although that might be something that Rockstar throws in there. But nevertheless, I do think that is pretty cool. The Enus Windsor is a brand new vehicle, and the fact that you can dress it up with 8 new vehicle wraps is pretty awesome, including this one, which is of course a parody of Louis Vuitton. And you can see it goes on the sides, the front. I'm imagining it's going to go on the back and towards the hood as well. You can see that it's all the way up there. So this looks absolutely amazing. Nothing really else to break down here other than a great car and some amazing vehicle skin wraps. So the next 2 screenshots I'm going to be talking about are vehicles that we've actually seen before, and that's going to be the Buckingham Swift Deluxe and also the Buckingham Luxor Deluxe. Now, these are vehicles you might recognize from the Flight School update when they were first brought to the game, and it looks like the only difference in these vehicles is going to be their gold paint job. And you might think, why would these need gold paint jobs? Well, they are Pegassi vehicles, meaning obviously you can't customize them in the Los Santos custom shop, so whenever you call them in, you get a random color. However, with the deluxe version, it looks like the only thing you're going to be paying for is a premium on that gold paint job. Now, there is the possibility that there might be an extra seat or some armor upgrades in there as well, but that would seem unlikely. So for the most part, these 2 vehicles look to only have an upgrade in terms of their gold paint job. This is kind of like the only bit of recycled content I really see in here, but I guess if you're going for like an Ill-Gotten Gains update and theme, 2 gold vehicles that you can travel in certainly is pretty cool. I'm definitely going to get them just to try them out, see how the gold paint job looks, and obviously it's going to look crazy seeing gold helicopters, planes, and jets flying around the streets of Los Los Santos and in the air. So I think that's pretty cool. That's again the 2 bits of recycled content from this update, but nevertheless, I still think that's awesome. Let's move on to some more content. So this next screenshot shows off a bunch of stuff. In particular, it focuses on the combat PDW, or personal defense weapon. Now, if I had to take a guess, I would say this would go into the submachine gun class, the one with the mini Uzi and also the light machine guns. That's where I would see this fitting in. This looks like a pretty cool weapon. You see it's got that extendable stock, also got a red dot sight. Looks like it's got an extended mag on there as well. So it looks pretty cool. It's obviously got a gold paint job, but there's also a few more things in here that you can see are brand new, including his jacket, which looks very similar to the skin that the Enus Windsor actually has, that Louis Vuitton styling. So I do think that looks pretty cool. And also that gold chain with the gold skull, that seems to be brand new as well, something that a lot of the characters were wearing in game. So again, 2 new clothing items right there that look pretty awesome. Keeping with clothing items, Rockstar said there's going to be hundreds of new ones, and you can see this guy sitting in this chair actually in the strip club. He's got a few new items on as well, including his shoes. Those look pretty fancy. I don't know if those are like, fake diamond studs or if they're actual spikes, but again, that looks pretty awesome. And moving up to his jacket, you can see he's got a colorful white jacket with also like pink and purple symbols on there. So that looks pretty awesome. Again, this is a real tacky theme, but still an epic one as well that I think is going to be truly amazing. This next screenshot actually features a retro vehicle that's returning from Grand Theft Auto 4, and that is going to be the Albany Virgo. Now, the Virgo was a Dungery brand in GTA 4. However, it's made the switch over to Albany in Grand Theft Auto 5, and this looks pretty cool. It retains the exact same look from GTA 4, so there's no difference there. The only difference is that it's got that added tire on the back, and this looks pretty cool. This is, I guess, going to be a sports classic car, or it might even fit into a muscle car, but this one looks pretty great. I think this is awesome. I love the Albany family, whether it's the Mañana or any of the other vehicles in that car category. It looks pretty awesome, so I think this is going to be a great looking vehicle, and like Rockstar says, is definitely going to add some style to your Grand Theft Auto Online garage. Now, I think I've saved the best for last, and our last 2 screenshots are going to focus on the Pegassi Osiris, as well as a few other things. So let's start with this first one, which features a man and also the yellow and black version of the Pegassi Osiris. You can see a few things like the paint job. We obviously know it's going to have a primary color and a secondary color. You can see the stock wheels and also the new gull wing doors, which was also featured on the Benefactor I mentioned earlier, but also the character standing there. You can see he's got that exact same skin that was teased earlier on that one pistol. He's got a brand new shirt, which looks awesome. I don't know what it is. It looks like an eagle of some sort. That's a crazy graphic t-shirt. What looks to be maybe new sunglasses. I definitely know a new overcoat, so that is just ultra fancy. And if we move on to our final picture as well, you can see another look at the Pegassi Osiris with a different look. You can see the back. This one's kind of got like a dragon theme, green and red, and you can also see a new spoiler and I guess exhaust option that you could change on this car. This is coming to Legendary Motorsport, so I'm guessing this is going to be in the supercar category. So overall, I am extremely hyped for this update. I think it is going to be awesome. Of course, there's some things that I wish were done differently. I hate to see recycled content like the Swift and the Luxor, but I think that a lot of other content is really going to shine, like the Benefactor Sterling, the Pegassi Osiris, and also the Enus Windsor is going to be pretty epic. So I really do want to hear from you guys. Let me know what you're thinking about Ill-Gotten Gains Part 1, a brand new Grand Theft Auto Online update coming next week. I really do want to hear from you guys in the comments section. Let me know what you think. If you did enjoy the video, a like rating would be awesome. And of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You like daily Grand Theft Auto 5 videos like this. With out of the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.